Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So, dear Dharma friends, when it come to practice meditation, mainly you're going to recognize what is mind, and once you recognize what is mind, that recognition will take you to understand what is the world. Because even though we see something exist in this outside around us, beyond our this eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, this outside, but deeply your world itself hold this everything, and what you experience through your five senses is your world, is your mind. But we don't see it like that way. We always separate things. But if when there is no thoughts in your mind, you no need to name, or you no need to separate anything. It's not going to belong to you. So in Namibia, there is a group of people, and they have no name for blue color, and in between other colors, if you put blue, they don't recognize it. They say things, they write things about all other colors, but they don't talk about the color blue. There is no name for that. So our mind need two things, name and form. So without name, the form cannot exist. Without the form, name cannot exist. So even though you see things this outside as material, and there is a deeper mental structure you build on you as form. So mostly we don't see it. We don't see it, but it's like an unseen web, like a spider how create the web. Your mind everywhere it hold. So that's why even by closing your eyes, you can think about the things everywhere. That it no need to do anything. It just need to be there. That's it. So at home, how many things that you don't use, but it is there. So you don't use it, but it is there. So what you don't use, it equal to you don't have it. What you don't use is equal to you don't have it. So, but you don't use anything, but it is there, but in your mind, you use it. When you see it, you already use it. So that is why, even though in the outside, in conventional world, in the material, you don't see it is that it is moving, it is using, it is active. But when you see your mind itself, that working with it, your mind already, in whatever the picture that you have inside your mind as form, already activate. So it's like this. When you see this bell, it's just, it doesn't have any sound. But when you see it, there is a there is a sound you get. So like that, each and everything around us, look how many things we have, that each and everything play a role inside our mind. So sometimes you can do a little experiment about others sometimes. So whatever they have things, there are a lot of things, items people have collecting things, and slowly take something away and hide it. And when the person come and see that place is empty, that person start to question, who took this? What happened to it? Where it is? Why somebody took it? That person for a long time, even 3 4 months, never touch it. It was just sit there. Only thing you have to see. When you see it, you already activate in your mind. So then see how busy your mind, always with something. So it is a kind of like the distracting your mind. So this lot of things that we have things, and with even though you don't see, you think it doesn't move, it doesn't make any sound, it doesn't bother you. It is there, but you don't see deeply how it distracts, how it disturbs you. When it is disappear suddenly or break down, somebody take it, and then you get mad. So it was there, it didn't move, it didn't make any move, that the effect but how then it became, once it disappeared, why you became disappointed? There was something that you didn't see and had happening. So that is what everywhere with this everything, always it's there. So that's why in tranquility meditation is important. So in that tranquility meditation, what it does, it detach in this conventional level of this material world. It detach and it come to a point that your mind going to exist without distracting, without disturbing. So that is very necessary in day-to-day life. Even in conventional level of as ordinary person, to become calm, relax, and even materially successful, that disconnection is very necessary. Remember that. So in tranquility meditation, in the very first thing that what it does, in the deeply it put a foundation that you get out of this all the names and the forms inside you carry. So with this all, you cannot get into that deeper level of observation, or there's an analytical meditation or the insight meditation. So first you have to release this. This is kind of like all these material things. It's kind of like a backpack that you carry in your shoulder. So then once it comes to tranquility meditation, and slowly release it. And even the meditation the same sometimes. And your cushion and the place you meditate and the books and the ideas, and sometimes it keep following it, sometimes it disturbing the mind rather than that whatever the tranquility state you develop. So it like this, you heard the word, there are different schools when in the Buddha's team. So one is the Theravada, the Mahayana, and Tantrayana. So the Theravada, they call it Hina Yana. So this Yana, Hina Yana, Mahayana, Tantra Yana. So this Yana means vehicle. The vehicle means that what you carry, you take you to a point. So then, even though you take care of the vehicle, even though you maintain the vehicle, you cannot hold it to it. It's same like the bus, train, flight, ship, or the car, or like that we use for transportation. So the dharma also the same. So your mind also you should, your techniques also you should to take your life to wisdom. This all the material things you should use as a vehicle, not as a something that you harbor in your thoughts. So then let it be there, but at the same time, in your mind, try to release it, release it. So how you can do this? There is a mantra that you can always repeat. Na tumhaka. There is a sutta called na tumhaka. So if it is not yours, release it. And look what is yours. And conventionally we say, oh, this is mine, that is mine, like that. But it really is yours. How it become yours? From where it came? Look at the origin. And as example, this we can claim it this as mine. But look how it is. Even it is not from the bone part of our body. It is from somewhere from a tree. Even we don't know from where it came, what kind of tree and from which country. Nothing. So then how I can claim this as mine? So if it is not mine, and even though it is exist here mentally, don't claim it as yours. So look at these things, all the material things, and look, is it yours? If it is not yours, na tumhaka, release it. If it is not yours, let it be there, because there are a lot of things in the world, but don't keep it in your mind. Get out of it. Get out of it and release it. Nothing going to happen. Even you release this here and let it be, it's nothing going to happen. It's not going to disappear, vanish suddenly. No. Only thing is you become free. That is the important part. So everything in this universe has its own way. Learn to accept it. But we believe that things going to be in our way. It's not going to happen that way. Everything has its own way. That's why, even though that we understand these things as ours, and sometimes we understand the nature sometimes teach us very hard lessons to recognize this is not ours sometimes. So learning and knowing, oh, this is like this, like that, it is very easy. But getting to deeper is not easy. And understanding this is not ours. We just say everything empty. But when it comes to our life, desires and hold this material, forget about the mind, just the material world. Holding ourselves, grasping ourselves, clinging to that. And in that moment, we forget about the emptiness. Even after 8-hour planning, the cooking is easy. But the most difficult part is not the cooking, eating. Eating is very difficult. As parents, sometimes how difficult for children to feed you. It's not easy, and even yourself. And you can get into many difficulties and troubles if you don't follow the right protocol when you eat certain things sometimes. So same thing in the dharma also, the wisdom also, the knowledge also. And sometimes the things that we know, oh, we think, oh, it is no, we know this thing like that. But to get out of the mind is very difficult. So then in day-to-day life yourself, look, if something is belong to you, if not yours, slowly, little by little, just let it be. Make it free. Don't claim it as yours. So even the relationship the same. And the marriage is the same. It is not yours. It not deeply, it is not yours. That's why you cannot take the husband or the wife to some place and tell, this is my husband or wife. What they ask? They ask for the certificate. So somebody need to certify, oh, this husband, this wife is both of you married. This is the date. So like that. I don't know what are the details in marriage certificates, but at least it should be the date. It should be names. So if it is, this is your husband, this is your wife, deep, think deeply. Why you need a certificate to prove? Even the children, and sometimes parents, when the parents get mad and sometimes tell, you are not my child. Why you say it when you get mad? Of course, when it comes to reality, no one is yours. So you believing in, when you are calm, relaxed, when you are loving, happy, you think this is mine. Oh, this children mine. And you become happy with that. But when you go deeper, why you get mad, when you get disappointed, why you say, this children is not mine? Because when you get mad and sad and worry, and you don't want to hold it to that. So this is all the mind created. It's a kind of like a starfish. The starfish, it has 5 fingers. If you cut one finger, starfish, and that itself it grow, and even the starfish don't like, it cannot have, it cannot hold that without growing. Itself it keep growing. So same like our mind. Even you think, no, I don't like it, this, I don't like this. So like that way, sometimes you think this everything empty, but deeper there is something underneath this all holding this everything. So you have to look for that. Chittanupassana take you there. That is the elevator that take. So take it and go into it and investigate, question it, and have the doubt. When you think this is mine, have a strong doubt that it is necessary. Because that doubt, when you don't have that doubt, that is where you go with the samsara. If you have the doubt, in conventionally, deeply to question, to know what this is, that doubt take you. That's why in the Buddhism, so in the Buddha's teaching, if you look at the sutras, the most of the early sutras, that most of the conversation that Buddha had with others, everybody came with doubt. Question the Buddha. So the Buddha is kind of like a person always available for any question, any doubt. So, but ourselves, and sometimes we are not like that. But when you stand for the truth, when you go in this journey, and remember, the questioning and conversation and doubt, these things help for you in a certain way, in the wisdom path. So if you don't question, if you don't have any doubt, that it's kind of like it's not the way in the really in this path that you can gain the wisdom. So then there are two kind of doubt that have. So if you go towards the wisdom and go towards that wisdom also, you have to have a doubt. But there is a doubt can arise because of the ignorance. We are not talking about that doubt. We are talking about the path of the wisdom doubt. So always remember then, whatever you see, unconventionally start to look around you and slowly let it go. Let it go. Release in your mind. Let it be there, but in your mind, make it free. Clear it. And once a while you clean your house, and once a while you clean your uh, computer memory, once a while you clean your phone memory, or the so like that once a while you clean your pocket or wallet, your handbag, and a lot of unnecessary thing. It was there and you thought you need it, but when you start to clean, you recognize, oh, this is out of date. No, I not need to use anymore. And you clean it. You clean it. And after you clean it, you kind of like comfort. Mentally also do it. So there are a lot of things around you. And remember, start to question, is this yours? If not, mentally, let it be there, but mentally get out of it. Get out of it. Get out of it. And that way you will see. You will never find evil one single atom that you can claim this is as mine. It is not nihilism. It is not nihilism because we exist like this, with this everything there like this. We appreciate it, we respect it, but at the same time we recognizing this anything is not mine. And that is where you get into the deeper level of the emptiness. And the vipassana level will take you there. So, but it is kind of like a diamond cutter. So when it comes to diamond cutters, two kind of categories. One diamond cutter is when you give a diamond, they put the design on it. They put the design, they have designs. And then you can tell, I like this. And they. So it's like the samatha, tranquility meditation, chitta bhavana. So, but there are some diamond cutters, well experienced diamond cutters. When they get the diamond, they see the pattern or the shape inside the diamond. And they don't follow, they don't put any pattern on it. What they does, they take the pattern out of the design, out of the diamond. That is the well experienced, most difficult kind of very expensive diamond in the world. So if you put a design, maybe it's kind of like a ready-made garment. That kind of diamond is not that much expensive. But because only that design can get out of only that diamond. You cannot get it from through anything. So the vipassana also like that. So the vipassana also, when you go deeper in your thoughts and you recognize deeper level of the very existence and the very behavior and the nature of your thoughts. And when you're able to get it out of the thoughts, you have to be well experienced, well sharp and clear mind to get it. So the samatha is kind of like you putting the pattern on the mind and then taming the mind, calming the mind and all. But the vipassana is like the real well experienced diamond cutter. You go to the mind and you go to the thoughts and you bring the wisdom out of it. So it is there. That the enlightenment inside inherent within yourself. So you are go deeper into it and you bring it down. So the samadhi is you can put on you, following any kind of even the candlelight, even the music, even many ways, just a tea ceremony, Japanese tea ceremony. So and some kind of like dancing. So people come to different ways to it. But the vipassana is not like that. You go to the depth and you bring the what is inherent inside. So develop your mind to that level. To go into that level, that's why you cannot go with this, all the things belong to you, with the heavy mind. So that's why little by little, at least when you practice meditation, just sit with the empty mind, knowingly this anything is not yours. It is not mesmerizing. It is not dreaming. It is not kind of like that putting something to your mind to believe and push you to follow. No, that is the real. So once you become kind of like that person, when you sit with that to the chittanupassana and see the thoughts and you see what is inherent inside, just the change. When you're able to see that, that is kind of like the well known, that well experienced, the the diamond cutter get the design out of the diamond. So if you just have to see only one time, once you're able to see that, that will help to you to transform to the next level. So with that, I bless upon everyone with this good practice. May all of you be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to you. May no difficulties come to you. May no problems come to you. May you also have the patience, courage, understanding and determination to meet and overcome inevitable difficulties in your life. During this time period, may everyone stay healthy and safe. And finally, may all of you attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sabbityo vajjantu sabbarogo vinasatu mate bhavattantarayo sukhi digayuko bhavat. Ittavata cha mehi sampadam punya sampadam sabbe devanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe bhutanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe sattanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Idamme punya kammang asavakkayavang hotu sabba dukkha pamuncatu. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Bless you.